PRC gray zone operations directed at Taiwan are escalating rapidly. Back on February 14th, a speedboat from China's Fujian province capsized off the eastern coast of Taiwan's offshore island of Kinmen as it was being chased by the Taiwan Coast Guard, resulting in the deaths of 2 of the 4 people on board. The mainland vessel had crossed into Taiwan's claimed prohibited waters and refused to be subjected to Taiwan's Coast Guard inspections. In response to the incident, China's Taiwan Affairs Office took direct aim at Taiwan's sovereignty and ability to police its own waters by announcing that there was no such thing as prohibited or restricted waters. Several days later, the PRC followed up on its rhetoric with actions by employing its Coast Guard to board and inspect the Taiwan sightseeing ship Golden, which was operating in the vicinity of Kinmen. This was the first time that the PRC Coast Guard inspected a Taiwan sightseeing ship and diverged from the status quo that it held since the 1990s when Taipei established the concept of restricted waters. China Coast Guard ships then began to regularly patrol waters around Kinmen. PRC entered these waters 4 times in March, 4 times in April, and 8 times in May. As recently as last week, China turned up the rheostat one more time. China's 2 small Chinese Navy vessels entered these same waters, penetrated these same waters south of Kinmen. Although through these incursions, the PRC has used gray zone tactics to eviscerate Taiwan's sovereignty around its offshore islands and to pressure Taipei. PRC maritime coercion around Taiwan's offshore islands is part of a larger all-domain pressure campaign to undermine Taiwan's sovereignty and legitimacy. The PLA recently executed a pre-planned 2-day military drill following the inauguration of Taiwan's new president. A near record number of PRC Navy vessels operated around Taiwan, and it included an unprecedented integration of China Coast Guard operations both around Taiwan's offshore islands and also to the east of Taiwan, a potential harbinger of PRC law enforcement operations in the Western Pacific.